This meeting is now being recorded.
Yeah, hello everybody. Happy New Year to you all. Depending on where you are, I believe the Chinese people are still ahead of celebrating the New Year, but at least in the Western Hemisphere, the New Year has started. So all the best to you, and welcome to the first show this year of the XStepCafe. Yeah, being really, rather busy in my new area, and we're approaching development close pretty soon, so I couldn't prepare anything today, so it's just chatting, which is not necessarily bad, because in the past we had some really nice sessions that way, but it's always a surprise what comes out there. So yeah, maybe to just kick it off, I already mentioned it that on the blog, but I just want to briefly show it that I have added a forum on my blog page. I also have posted here a post here on this topic. So when you click here on the forum, you can jump here. You see a new screen where I have a forum. The reason why I did that is that previously, there's a totally new page. Previously, we had done all our discussions on this topic discussion page here, and as you see here, we've got over 140 comments, and it's pretty. It's not very organized, so I decided to make a real forum page, which is probably better to accommodate discussions, especially when I'm not so active. it's that you have a forum where you can discuss between each other more easily, so everybody can really start a new discussion, and then you can do that. Like there's one discussion, so it's some traffic here. Yeah, it's pretty basic forum software, so I'm not sure whether I will update to another one, but for now being, I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Any thoughts? Did you already had a look at it? Do you like it?
Yeah, I was just checking just today the topics, and it's very interesting. Especially because other guys do have the similar problems that I'm facing with dynamic MIME objects like graphics and such stuff. This is also interesting, and the LSMW I did not have yet a problem, but it's okay. Did you prepare the whole pages on your own?
No, that's my normal blog page is made with WordPress, okay. And there's another spin-off of WordPress, which is BBPress. Although I think they returned it back into WordPress, so maybe I have to put it back into that one. So it's just PHP software which I just installed. So it's and with the real that one I really did a lot of work during my Christmas holiday a few years back to make it look like a PI sheet. I didn't do that with the forum, so yeah.
Great.
Sure, there's somebody wanting to enter. Okay. Right. Yeah. Any things you want to discuss? Any thoughts? Comments? Maybe Tor, you've never been here. Maybe you want to say something about you, what you're doing, especially what your company does and how you're using PI sheets. Would that be okay for you?
PI sheets. I work in Orkla, which is a Norwegian kind of conglomerate, but mostly in foods. And we have factories in Scandinavia, and we have. I did a project with XSteps a couple of years ago, and I've done 2 projects with XSteps, and now we're going to do the 3rd implementation with XSteps.
Okay.
So I've been very happy with your tips and tricks on the XStepCafe. It's been really helpful with the kind of problems that we've had. So yeah.
Maybe could you just describe what you're specifically doing with PI sheets and XSteps? What your processes look like?
We're doing well, fairly normal things. We're not doing anything spectacular.
Okay.
We've done our own weighing solution, but that's done without XSteps. But with OPC and the things you've been presenting there, we have the Mettler Toledo weighing bridge set up. So we've done things on that, but without PI sheets. Yeah, but we're mostly doing the normal process messages. Some process messages going into set tables. Normal registration. Yeah. I don't think we're doing anything very advanced. The advanced things we pick up from you.
Yeah, which is perfectly okay. I mean, there's no shame in just using the functionality as it is. I mean, many of our customers, I think, do that, and of course that has the benefit that the maintenance of your solution is easier. Compared to if you have a lot of function modules, or even if you have style sheets tweaked and stuff like that. So it's really nothing to be worried about.
I'm not worried about it.
Sure.
I don't have any really good examples. But what we are doing, we're using it with the control recipe download to external systems. We're using XSteps for that. I think it's a very good tool. After getting used to it, I think it's really good. And,
so you're not using the PI sheet really, so you're just
we're using it PI sheets, and we're using it to external destinations as well.
Okay.
We send the PI sheet, the control recipe, to SAP PI NetWeaver, and then to the external system. Okay. We map it in PI. Okay,
and the Mettler solution is that inside the PI sheet, or is it the separate weighing system?
It's a separate. It's built in ABAP, so it's within SAP using the OPC thing.
So you've got the bridge, the black box.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's a nice little thing.
We had big problems because the first black box was faulty.
Okay. Are you also using the applet with the weighing bar there?
No, we didn't go that advanced.
Okay.
We're just reading the number directly into the GUI, and
because even in ABAP it's possible to build screens with an in-frame HTML page, I think, and so there you also could display the applet there, the weighing applet, if that would be necessary.
It's quite stable. It's quite when it's first running, it's running quite good. You don't have any complaints.
Okay. Yeah, nice to hear.
But it's interesting. Everybody who I'm talking about PI sheets has got the weighing dispense issue, or let's say where he wants, or he or she wants some extension, some enhanced functionality. I know, and I've seen it from SAP Consulting, that Michael Wolf was displaying it for us, that there is an, let's say, a consulting solution from SAP with applets, with an own solution for weighing dispense. I'm sure everybody needs it, and perhaps it's very interesting to give this information from consulting to all the companies who are applying PI sheets.
Yeah, sure. I mean, but you already said it's consulting, so they of course are interested in getting some work done and paid work done. And that's why I have posted that consulting solution also and with the contact. So.
But it's interesting that this is one of the, I want to say, centralized problems in the MES tool is the Weigh and Dispense interface. And with the applets, you do have a graphical box where you can see what you are doing. Because it's always when I'm talking or when I'm in discussion about PI sheets, we have, of course, a Weigh and Dispense OPC solution for it, but we do not yet have the graphical applet solution inside there.
It also depends on the scenario which you have. I mean, if you're really in the active ingredient weighing stuff, then it's much more important than if you just want to get some bulk packages weighed, and then you probably don't need a weighing bar.
Yeah. Of course, but usually if you are in pharmaceutical or in nutrition or in a similar environment, you do have an active ingredient, you do have a ratio, you do have a specific quantity with tolerances where you are adding quantity as you have displayed some years ago in the XStepCafe forum. Your example. This is one that I've seen as well from Rockwell Automation, from Honeywell. I've seen it from everybody who is giving you an MES, electronic batch recording system. The centralized tool is always the Weigh and Dispense.
Yeah, sure. That's the hard. Depending on the industry, of course, yeah.
Depending on the industry, but PI sheet, for example, is for process industries. Usually, or a lot of time, is chemical, pharmaceutical, nutrition, diagnostics, etc. And it's interesting.
Yes, it's Pascal here. Also to add to that comment of Peter, which the topic which also regularly comes back into pharmaceutical industries is the question about campaign weighing. I know that there is a packaged solution in MII, but perhaps within the PI sheet or XStep environment, it could be useful or interesting to have some, let's say, development or extension that would go into that direction of campaign weighing, because the requirement always comes back. So, and possibly that there are some, let's say, tricks or workarounds to do something in that environment. I mean, with some creativity, you can make, for example, a big number of PI sheets per component, for example, that you can select on, and that would then be the object that the operator is using to do a particular weighing. And with the PI sheet selection screen, you could then sort per component, for example, so that he has then an easier way to do his campaign weighing.
I mean, the way there's no standard functionality really in SAP, and I doubt that there's really currently a focus on doing that. I have no insight really, but the way I would do that is to define in the PI sheets which components you would need to weigh in specifically for an order by, for example, using the sorting string, and you would do it there. And another way would be to set up a cockpit, which is a little bit similar to the PI sheet, where you could try to make some with some function modules, get some campaign weighing functionality. And I did that with one of my clients already, where we said, okay, I enter a certain maybe a certain material, and then the function module checks on all open orders where there are quantities open still to be weighed, and then it's a similar weighing table there. So you probably could do it there and then handle it. But it's
That's a good suggestion, but of course, the cockpit is via the customizing, is not via the XStep. But
I know. Sorry about that, but
there's also some potential area for improvement there to have the cockpit also with XSteps working. But okay.
Yeah. Anybody else on the line who wants to discuss something? Make comments? No? Anything else?
I don't have any particular requests. I just wanted to join in.
I mean, we can just hang out. It's not a problem for me. And anything you're occupied recently with, which might be interesting for other people? Any challenges you tackled recently?
I have an SAP message about it, but that we can discuss here.
Yeah, that's of course off topic. Yeah, just yeah.
But now I'm starting a new project soon, so that's why I wanted to join in and have a look at what's been going on the position. And I don't expect to find that I have to be very creative in the XStep environment for the next project.
Okay, maybe I can say something as a kind of a teaser for next time, which I told you in the past that I've been working on the plant connectivity development, which I'm not doing now anymore. But there we had we developed a new release, and that is now still in ramp up. But I think this month it might come to an end. And since this is a private blog officially, it's not an official SAP blog, it's a private blog, I'm not allowed to tell anything before it's really out of ramp up. So that means in the next session I'm probably will tell you something about the new functionalities, which are quite exciting. Some of those, which are also can also have an impact maybe on you and on how you connect data also in the PI sheet probably. So just as a teaser for next time.
Sounds very good. I think more and more customers of ours are wanting these kind of things. They want to take SAP down onto the production floor, and this is a good enabler to do it.
Yes.
Very accessible without buying a new system and new software. This is a way of going down there.
Yes.
Is there further development on the next enhancement packs on XStep functionality, or what's the road that SAP is going with the MES, or are they focusing on XMRI, or is this too political to answer?
I'm very sorry. I cannot really. Honestly, I cannot really tell really now because I'm really more far away now than 1 year before. Of course, you as our customers or as SAP customers should really try and get to your contact, to your sales representatives of SAP and ask them and position your requests if you have really needs, and the best thing also is, and I said this multiple times in this forum already, is also to team up by making use of certain industry forums like the VCI in Germany or the ASAC in the US, so that you can power up and have more weight for certain topics you want to be addressed. And that's my something I can really say. Currently, I believe that is the only way to get things done or moved. It's really now.
Yeah, but of course we want to be sure that XSteps will be a technology which will be still active in 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Once you are implementing today an MES system with XStep technology in a new productive environment, you don't want to have it, let's say, forgotten in the next 5 years.
I mean, what I can say is that I don't see anything new coming around, and if you turn this around, I would say there's no way from SAP to abandon this technology.
Okay.
So again, unofficially speaking.
Of course. It's only interesting. I will ask officially the sales representatives, of course. Okay.
Yeah. Anything more? If not, we don't have to be silent on the line. We can also call it a day and and wait until next time when I have hopefully more to tell. Really. Yes. Okay.
It's always fine to have a presentation, an example presented, for example, by one of the customers who did an implementation and can...
I tried this a lot of times, and I can do it again to call out to the community. And if you have anything you find interesting, or even if it's just really basic, it's really fine to if you're willing to show this on the XStepCafe on the live session, and if it's also fine to be recorded, of course, then I'm really glad to have you here and to do really one dedicated session for one customer. I'm really glad if somebody would do this as Peter from Abbott has done it in the past. Would be really nice. But of course, it's up to you. I cannot press you.
It always helps the person himself if he can present something and get the feedback that can be improved or something like that.
Sure.
And this message is very important for all who are hearing the recording later, because it's no need that only the guys who are currently in the meeting
sure.
to present something.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. So I really call out to you, please step forward, and no need to be ashamed if it's not real fancy. Also, just a nice opportunity to get feedback. Sure. Okay, and last thing I would like to do again is to encourage you to use the forum if you have any questions. Also, I did some sub-forums here about job postings, so there's a job offering. One is already here, so which is easier for you to discuss between each other. So please do use this, and also if you've got any suggestions here how I can improve that, you can also drop me an email. Okay. I would say then let's finish for today, and